Don't marry because you are lonely. Marry because you have got so much love and care to share. With this, I would like to welcome you all to my channel, Learn with Me. So, today our topic is Marriage as a Social Institution, written by Stephen L. Nock. Stephen L. Nock, who is a researcher as well as a professor of sociology in University of Virginia. In this, mainly he has divided the essay by defining what is marriage, why it is a social institution, and why it is important for men, and what are the modern marriage problems or issues because of which people started adapting the cohabitation. And then he even talks about the sixth dimension of marriage. So with this, let us start. So he first of all he tries to answer the question, what is actually marriages? So marriage is much more than sum of two spouses. So they are culturally, morally, as well as traditionally linked. So marriage is much more than a sum of two spouses. So morally, culturally, they are linked. It's not a marriage between the two people, but it's a marriage between the two family, two values of the two traditional values. So on the other hand, he tries to define why marriage is a social institution. So marriage is a social institution which is culturally, socially, economically integrated, which creates a soft boundaries where both the partners they are abided to follow the certain norms and values, because of which marriage retains. And why marriage is important? Because marriage provides a structure to their life and organizes. So marriage strengthens the marital relationship and lower the divorce rate, encourages responsible as well as fatherhood. So these are the importance. So why people are devaluing the importance of marriage? So in a very structured manner, partners are abided to follow, to adapt, to adjust, and to live together to create a moral equilibrium in the society. But the way the time is changing, people way of thinking towards the marriage is also declining, and because of which divorce rate is increasing in an alarming rate. So mainly here Stephen L. Nock tries to generate the positive attitudes towards marriage. We should not decline the marriage value in our society because it gives a structure. That's the reason the title itself is Marriage as a Social Institution. And then he talks about why marriage is important for men. This is a very common or frequent asked question also. So marriage it plays a very important role because it provides a structure to their lives so that they can organize their aim or goals, that makes them more responsible, that creates a soft boundaries, and even it acts as a social control that controls their illegitimate relationship, or it controls their desire. So here it plays a very important role to make them more responsible towards their relationship, because in the past male were allowed to tie in a marriage knot with the two or three women. So it binds them to be loyal, to be sincere towards one person. So that's the reason marriage plays a very, very important role, because it helps them to control the insatiable desire. Now next, as I just now have said, marriage strengthens the marital relationship, lower the divorce rate, and encourages responsible fatherhood. So how can we deny the value of marriage? But with the change of time, modern society is changing and demanding for more freedom. As problems of modern marriages are what? Desire for freedom, comfort, well-being, luxury, prestige, that makes the marriage fragile. And as individual partner, they want to create their own boundaries, they want to live freely, and because of which people started following the cohabitation. And what did by cohabitation? Living together relationship. So in a living together relationship, there are no rules, no boundaries, no responsibility of marriage. Both of them, they don't want to take any responsibility. So they are free, they are living together, but they are not abided by any soft boundaries. So no rules, no boundaries, no responsibilities of marriage. Free to take their decision. No financial or no social responsibility is bared together. So if they want, they pull out the, either they want to keep money in the joint account, or they can keep separately. No one is going to interfere in each other's matter. So difficult, but where the problem lies in a cohabitation, while introducing each other, because there is no soft boundary or a structure in their relationship. So in order to introduce his or her partner, what happens, they cannot confidently define, because it is not culturally, socially determined relationship. It is an illegitimate relationship which is not readily accepted by society, although in many countries now it has been legalized, but it has got many flaws, because of which many people are suffering, and even it creates an unhealthy environment in the society. So no legitimate recognition they get in the case of cohabitation, but exactly in the case of marriage, there's a strong bonding, there's a patience, there's intolerance, there's an adaptation, and they try to create a balanced society. So further, Stephen L. Nock tries to tell us that marriage is a social capital. And now, what do you mean by social capital? Yeah, he's not talking about financial status or about money. Why social capital? Because it is an intangible asset or intangible relationship which is based on reliability, trustworthiness towards each other. And further, he described is normative marriage and what are its six dimensions. So normative marriage is based on a pre-established notions or the rules and regulation. So normative marriage follows norms, values, as well as law, rules, and even the limitation specified by the society. And it has got a six dimensions. So which is the most important norms and values? For example, six dimension of, sometimes you may get a question, what do you mean by normative marriage and what are its six dimensions? So you have to address. So normative marriage is based on the pre-established notions, that is law and order, values. And what are the six dimensions of normative marriage? Firstly, it is voluntary union, heterosexual partners, as well as they must be sexually faithful towards each other. Husband will be the principal earner and married partner will become parent. They get a legal right to become a parent. So these are the six dimension. One is a voluntary union, mature heterosexual partners, husband will be the principal earner and sexually faithful, as well as married partner will become parent. So they will be ready to become a or to follow the parenthood. So with this, throughout the essay, we can say, yes, Stephen tries to awaken everyone. Don't devalue the values of marriage, because it gives a stability to the society. Otherwise, it will create a chaos. Relationship values, family values will get fragmented. Now it's a time to unite and make our society a wonderful, where people will value the relationship. So with this, I would like to conclude the chapter explanation. Now, which chapter you are seeking to learn with me, you can write down in a comment section, as well as I hope you all are enjoying learning with me. Thank you. So do like, comment and share and subscribe. I need your support. You need my support. So we have to work together. Thank you very much.